Hey traders, this is Scott. I want to show you the number one super tool you need in your arsenal. And by the way, it's free. And this is our IC, our Info Center, IC for short. And it's got a lot of cool things on it. So I'm going to run you through them right here. First thing is, when you see this hand up, it means you have an alert. So you click down here and it'll tell you, here's the alert. Okay, check out the Telegram room, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Back to the alerts. Okay, so then when you go back here, you'll see there's no longer that hand there, right? So the alerts are all put in here every day. If you're a subscriber, you get typically 4 a day, and traders make literally thousands of pips off them a year, right? Then the ATR, one of the most important tools you can use, is right in here. Obviously, you use the 14-day period, which is what Wilder said to use, so that becomes the target. For instance, right over here in this pound dollar, let me just scroll down to it. And you can see pound dollar here, we have a 71 pip ATR. All right, so from 5 o'clock yesterday, that was a day chart high yesterday. The day chart low is here, and they're just shy of it by 12 pips right now. That's the ATR, which is 71 pips from the 5 o'clock candle yesterday. So you know the target ahead of time, or at least one of the targets, all right? So then as you go down here, you got a trip calculator that allows you to put in the price. It says one we worked up this morning. We were looking at, I forget what trade it was, but we have an entry price, a target price. The second entry price, you never make a trade unless you can make two. And this trade was worth 196 pips to us right there. So not too shabby, all right? And then we have a stop calculator. Okay, so when you put a stop in, you put your stop in at the technical spot, but you're only risking 1/3 of your lot, so you always move the stop 3 times the technical stop. So if it's 23 pips, and it's 3 times that. So if it's 35 pips, it's 3 times that, and that'll tell you whether you can make the trade or not. So you put the entry there and that you put in, and the technical stop, and it will give you the real stop that you should put it at. So let's just do 127.26, 127.26. All right. The stop is going to be, the last supporter is at 127.43. 127.43. You don't need a decimal point. And so it tells you that this stop is 51 pips and you need to put it in 1.2777. So you'd actually put that stop in there. Pretty sweet. Nice opportunity there. All right. Then down here, you've got a risk calculator, so you can put your risk in there, your account size, and put the currency that you want to trade, say Swiss yen. All right, so I can trade 17 micros with $2,000 in there. All right, I said, oh, I want to trade minis instead. I click that, and I can only trade 1.72. So you always have to have your trade based on 3 units. 1/3 to put in first and 2/3 to put in last. So you couldn't even do it with a mini. So it tells you right away, you got to do micros. Now you can trade 17, I could trade 3 plus 12. All right, that's how I could do that with micros. All right, if I want to see what the price per currency is, it's right here. See, it shows you exactly what the current price is, what they're paying per pip. All right. Then I got some tools down here. This is one-click access into any one of the meetings when they're here. If you're a subscriber, you automatically click in there. You don't have to worry about what the password is and all that sort of stuff, all right? And there's some must-see videos in here, and they swap them out here and there. But main thing is that right down here is the session recap. So at the end of the day, what I do is I post the session recap in here, which is about 6, 7, 8 minutes long, and it goes through 20 currencies and shows you what we were looking at today. Maybe it'll look the same tonight when you look at it. All right, then let's keep moving down. Fast track videos are for fast trackers, so that won't pay any attention to you. There's a cheat sheet here for fundies right there, all right? And there's a chart patterns. There's a link to chart patterns, so you can check your chart patterns before you make a trade and say, do I got this pattern right? All right. Here's a link to the fundies that tells you, when they are and how they come out right there. Here's a link to the, oh, let me get that back up again. Here's a link to the options page. All right, so they're always right down in here. You just click it open, and it's a Google sheet. Click it up, and it'll tell you where the options are, how big they are. You can see there's $1 billion, $2.3 billion over here. Those will be really contested areas today if you're near it. All right. All right, so then log to the blog. I do a blog every morning. You can check it and you'll be ahead of the game in case it moves early, right? So there we go. And let me get back here. All right, so then there's a link to the Academy. Academy is loaded with courses that you can take right in here. If you're a demo trader or a subscriber, right, they're all right in here. All these are courses, and the link is there on the IC. All right, and you got to memorize your correlation. So there they are. You know, you just pick it out, click it like that, and it comes up big. You print it off, and then paste it to your monitor till you memorize them. Right. And let's see what else we got. Back to the home page. And yeah, one more thing is reward for risk. Right, so same thing, click it, it pops up, right? So if you're looking for a one-to-one trade, you have to be profitable 60% of the time to make money, right? One-to-one. We never looking for one-to-one, we're looking for three-to-one. And three-to-one, we only have to be right 30% of the time. We can lose 70% of our trades because and win on 30% and still have an increase in our account. So you want to stack the deck where you don't need to be the best trader in the world. Anyway, so it's a really cool tool and lots of stuff here. It's free, all right? So all you got to do is I'll put the link in the description below and you'll be able to click it and try it out. All right, hope that helps you. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.